Malaysia, a peaceful country where millions of people live and work. But in recent days, the country has suffered an unprecedented disaster. The terrible flood that swept in, engulfed desert cities and villages, cut through many areas, and put the football elite in danger. Today, let us prove that Malaysia is struggling in the flood, the fight for survival that no one could have imagined. In the past few days, heavy rains have begun to fall incessantly. Rainfall in just one day has exceeded the average of the whole month, creating large and small rivers in Malaysia to flow. Water flows into each residential area, turning the streets into dangerous rivers, ready to wash them all away. In hard-hit areas such as Pahang and Selangor, high floodwaters have prevented many people from returning in time. More than 30,000 people were forced to leave their homes to go to evacuation centers. In Pahang, the central region of the country, 14,000 residents had to be evacuated urgently. In the state of Selangor, which surrounds the capital Kuala Lumpur, nearly 10,000 people have also been evacuated in an emergency. Urban areas, which were inevitably affected by floods, are now also submerged in water. Malaysian Prime Minister Ismail Sabri Yaakob could not hide his surprise when he witnessed this scene in person in Selangor. In a report on December 19th, he shared that the rainfall in Selangor yesterday was equivalent to a whole month, a figure that was so unexpected, making people's lives completely upside down. The situation in Selangor was extremely chaotic. When the water rose suddenly, no one had time to react and prepare. Many families of devices are completely isolated, and research energy has to cross meters of water to reach those who are stuck. Floods not only create people to flee their homes, but also leave devastating consequences. Painted houses, damaged porcelain, and many vehicles canceled on the flooded route also crippled public services and made it extremely difficult to move jobs. Bus routes in Kuala Lumpur and surrounding areas have been suspended due to flooding. Trains from the capital to surrounding cities were also suspended, leaving thousands stranded. Meanwhile, 3 water treatment plants in Selangor State have been shut down, causing floodwaters to rise, creating many areas cut off domestic water, causing many households to suffer from severe shortages of clean water. As the waters begin to recede, Malaysians face a desolate landscape. Houses were covered in mud, streets were red, and public buildings were severely damaged. But even though the loss is immeasurable, there is still hope and determination in everyone's eyes. They fought the flood together. Now they will rebuild from scratch together. This disaster is a powerful reminder of the certainty of nature and the importance of preparedness for any country. We can't completely prevent a natural disaster, but we can overcome it together. Please share this story so that more people know about the difficulties that Malaysians are facing, and don't forget to subscribe to their channel Me to continue following authentic stories from around the world.